I have successfully been breastfeeding since the day she was born. So all I know is I can tell you that breastfeeding is not supposed to hurt. Um, I guess it kind of depends on how your nipples are. Maybe, I don't know. Mine are just like normal nipples. Um, I mean, it's literally just, it works for us, and I'm blessed. Not everybody has the ability to. But with this, all you do is squeeze it, put it on, let go, and it'll stick. So it's very convenient because you're not having to sit there and hold it and make sure it doesn't fall off. I'm not going to use it because I've already used it just a few minutes ago. But latching, this was requested by a subscriber. I don't know their name on YouTube, but on Instagram it's I like to love pretty things. So, and sometimes they're going to stop and unlatch. She's putting her fingers in her mouth. Are you done? It's way past your bedtime, I believe. So if you can't breastfeed and you're trying to pump, the reason why I use this is because I tried pumping and could not figure it out for the life of me, and wasn't planning on going back to work. See, she's getting distracted, so that's another thing. Try to eliminate all the distractions when you feed. The TV is a big one. She's like upside down staring at the TV, the lights, the fan. What else is a distraction to you, Bugs? Her hands. That's why she stays supposed to be swaddled. But you can also hand express. So my first day back at work at Chuck E. Cheese after I had her, I was only like 3 weeks postpartum. And I didn't know what to expect. So my boobs started leaking while I was at work. So I went to the bathroom and I hand expressed into a cup. Okay, not the fanciest thing, not the best thing, not ideal. Wow, girl. And here comes the spit up. Okay? Which is normal. So when your baby spits up after a burp, that just means we got all the extra the air bubbles out, huh? Baby, come here. I'm trying to think what else to include in this, because it was requested, and I mean, obviously I want to be able to help anybody who needs it with breastfeeding or babies or momming, motherhood, anything. I mean, I'm not a mom expert. My baby's 3 months old. I haven't, like, my first child. I'm going with it and trying to figure out everything as I go, just as everybody else is who's had a baby. And there's been quite a few that have had babies recently. So, hand expressing is also very easy. Come here, baby. What you do is, well, I mean, it's pretty obvious. You can just grab your boob and squeeze it. What happens a lot of the time is my boobs, like, say I'm at work, I work from 7 to 4, so by like 2, if I don't pump on my breaks, my boobs are like rock hard. So I can literally just like, and milk is like spewing out. So tips for breastfeeding, I have a few. I don't know if they're the best, but they worked for me, I think. To increase your milk supply, I take vinaigrette, and I can show y'all that. You're supposed to take like 6 a day, and I've been like, I'm not good with taking pills, so I've been trying to take yeah, I don't know if it works, because from day one, I've had a pretty hefty milk supply. So this girl has been eating good. Like, yeah. So, you asked which I would prefer, I think, or suggest, latching or pumping. It doesn't really matter as long as your baby's eating and is happy and is healthy. A fed baby's a happy baby, and I don't care if it's breastfed, formula, milk, anything. As long as your baby's eating and is happy and healthy and good, gaining weight, no health concerns. As long as they're eating, honestly, I have been, my milk supply like dropped for a few days, so I wasn't producing that much milk, and it was like 3 ounces, and I'm at work for 8 days. She's not gonna survive. Well, she would survive, but she wouldn't be happy with only eating 3 ounces for 8 hours. So I really don't like it, but my mom will use formula, which there's nothing I can say no, but I don't want my baby to go hungry, so obviously I'm not like totally against it. And I don't know. I know you wanted to see how I breastfeed, which is, I put my boob in her mouth and she just starts sucking. It doesn't seem, except when she's fighting. It's bedtime, girl. And I don't want to get flagged for nudity or anything, because I know that's a thing on YouTube that I read about once I got verified. So I'm trying to show you as much as that's basically all it is. And it doesn't hurt for me at all. Honestly, what hurts more is when she's not feeding and it's usually a time she would be eating and my boob starts leaking. It doesn't hurt like painful, but it is pretty, it's not comfortable. And then I start leaking through my shirt, my bra, my pad, everything. And also, focus on your baby. So she's not really eating, not going to sleep, probably because my attention is not 110% on her. Or she didn't really have a good nap today. Oh, girl. So I'm trying to are you done? And you really don't need any special nursing bras or nothing. I tried that. My boobs are too big. So what I do, good old sports bra. Lift it up, pop the boob out. Oh, what is it, love? And then usually when she's done eating and she's still fighting her sleep, I will usually give her a binky. I was against that at first. I was like, nope, she's not ever going to use a binky. I don't want her to rely on that. And then she was sucking her thumb. And I talked to the pediatrician. And she's like, you can take a binky away, but you can't take a thumb away. Which, obviously is true. So, I don't want her to be relying on her thumb forever. See, she spit up. Usually, when I'm home, I will sit here with no shirt, no bra, no nothing, because